Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference of Melly 6, live from San Antonio, Texas. Tomorrow we have a very competitive card, not only a pro card, but also an amateur card. Julia, thank you so much for joining me in this press conference. I'm very excited to work with you. You're not only going to be part of our commentating team, you're also a fighter. So we have a very different perspective here on this side. So I'm very excited to hear what you have, your opinions, your predictions, and everything related with the card that we bring tomorrow. Let's start with the amateur card. Of course, we have a lot of competitive. We have 8 amateur fights in total. One title fight, Muay Thai title fight that is going to be, I think it's going to be great, Julia, because Christopher El Gallo Garcia, this is his second title fight, and the first one was here in Melee Championship as well. I want to hear your predictions about this fight tomorrow that we bring in the undercard.
I'm actually really excited. First of all, thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here. One thing about Melee is they always put on very, very exciting fights, and the production is always top. So very, very excited to be here and to be beside you. In terms of these fights, I'm really excited. I think that seeing the ladies fight is very electric, and unfortunately, there's not too many of us in the space. So every time you get to see one, I think it's a great time. I will say, when it comes to any type of predictions, I always love seeing a fighter with a more explosive striking style going against somebody who seems a little bit more ground dominant. So I believe Miss Alba has a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And then I've seen some clips of her opponent, and seems very explosive, very fast on the feet. So it's very interesting to see whether or not it will stay on the feet or if it'll go to the ground. So very excited for that.
I believe that the co-main event, we have the female representation. We got Nigdali, the Night Queen, fighting out of the blue corner. In the red corner, we have Stephanie Alba. It's going to be a very competitive fight. It's going to be a very exciting fight. And it's going to be very interesting to see these two ladies with two completely different fight styles to be in the cage tomorrow. I have these ladies in the back. Welcome to the press conference. Nigdali, I want to start with you. I've known you. You have an extensive professional career. I've announced you before in the past. Very honored to have you again. I want to hear from you because you're a fighter, professional fighter. You're also a supermodel. You have a lot of things going on in your life. How was your preparation for the fight? How do you feel about tomorrow? And what do you think are the keys for the victory?
I'm extremely excited for the fight, for this fight camp. I have been the most disciplined I have ever been in my entire life. And the keys to victory are I'm going to punch her, I'm going to kick her, I'm going to wrestle F her. I don't want to cuss because there's kids. And we'll see what happens. I'm ready for it, for whatever happens.
I know that female bouts are very interesting because just in a very short period of time is that you're a fighter too. So you have this new perspective of female in the rings, in the cage, in karate, in all of the combat sports possible. It is very hard to be taken serious when you're a beautiful woman and you're also a fighter. What do you think? I'm going to start with you, Julia, because I want to hear your experience as well. And this question goes to you and to Stephanie as well. What do you think is the most difficult thing as a female fighter to get to a professional level and be taken serious?
I think it kind of goes back to the fact that there's not many of us there. So I think that we're all pretty aware that MMA is a very male-dominated sport. And so I think the biggest struggle is just proving that you can hang with everybody else, that you can train as hard as your male counterparts, and that you can also put on just as exciting shows as everybody else in the gym. So definitely that, I would say.
What about you, Nigdali?
Can you ask the question again?
What do you think is the most challenging thing about being taken serious as a female fighter?
Well, honestly, when I first started my career in 2006, people thought it was just a joke. The MMA was a joke. At the time, it was called NHB, and people just thought, like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to risk your life, your face, your body, you know? And the thing that I just think about is I love doing this. And I think the most difficult thing for a female fighter is to ignore, haters, because there's a lot of them, especially now in this era of MMA. There's a lot of males that look at us and think that like we shouldn't be doing what we're doing.
That's a very good point. Stephanie, I'm coming with you. I'm sorry that you're in my back. But you have a professional career too, a little shorter than Nick Daly. You have a very strong opponent, but you have a very, very aggressive style, which I love because I watched a few of your fights and it's impressive. What do you think is the most important thing of your preparation for this fight? What do you think about your opponent? And the question that I asked these ladies too, what do you think is the most challenging thing about being a female fighter?
I'll start with the most challenging thing. I think it's just being more than just a pretty face. We get in there, we grind, we're working just as hard as the guys. And, sometimes people are, like Nick Daly said, the haters will say some things, but just ignoring that and just going in the gym and giving it your best. Let's see, the other question.
Your opponent, and how was your preparation for this fight?
Well, I've trained with her before. She actually flew me out for a fight camp of hers, so I'm very aware of her style, I guess you could say. I know we're both different fighters. It's been years since we've trained together, but whoever it is, whoever's in front of me, I'm going to go in there and do my thing. And I'm not just a grappler. I mean, I prefer to grapple, but I'll do whatever. I mean, I'm in the gym training mixed martial arts every single day with amazing people, and I'm just excited to be here.
I'm very excited to see this card for tomorrow. I mean, honestly, because I always like to watch like some of the previous fights of the fighters that we're going to announce. And honestly, I think tomorrow we're going to put up a big show, Julia. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I think a lot of these fighters are ready, and I've been watching some of their training footage as well as some of their previous fights as well. And I think everybody showed up and did what they needed to do, which is really exciting to see.
I agree with you. Let's talk about a little bit about the main event, El Evento Estelar. By the way, tomorrow, if you don't speak English, we're going to be announcing and calling the fights in 2 languages, English and Spanish. So you're going to be able to tune in and understand what we're talking about. The main event, very interesting. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight because both of the opponents are very strong and they're both called Robert. So I was very confused. I was like, Robert 1, Robert 2. Robs. So we have in the red corner, Robert the Batman Casper, which is not only a fighter, he's also a matchmaker and a coach. And we have him right next to us. Robert, how does it feel to have all these different hats, getting ready for a fight, cutting weight, preparing your fighters? Tell me a little bit about your experience for this event.
Yeah, it's difficult, but I love MMA. I love any route of MMA. I love coaching. I love, watching these local guys get opportunities. So while it's difficult, it's worth it at the end of the day.
What do you think was the most challenging thing for you to be able to coach, prepare for the fight, train yourself, every single sacrifice that a fighter has to do, the diet, the training, cutting weight, the hydration process, all of that. What was the toughest part of all of it?
You have to have a good team around you, and luckily I have great coaches that coach with me. If it wasn't for them, it would be probably impossible, but I get to lean on them when I'm in camp, so things run smooth, yeah.
What do you think, Julia? What do you think about this main event? What are your predictions? Give me a little bit, not too much, because we want to save the best for tomorrow. But
well, I definitely want to say there is a real challenge when it comes to fighters who don't show up for the fights that they sign up for. So I do want to tip a hat to Fuller for coming on a 5 days notice. So thank you for even allowing this to happen. So I will say I do know Casper personally, and I've seen how hard he does train in the gym and all of the things that he is juggling. All in all, I think it's going to be a really exciting fight, and I'm so glad that it's able to still happen.
And let's give it a little opportunity. I wanted to ask you directly about your nickname, the filthy nickname. Who gave you that nickname?
I don't know, man. I kind of think of one every city I go to, and this is like the 23rd promotion I fought for probably 23rd different state and city. So came to San Antonio. I thought it was going to be a little filthy.
Oh, I like that. You have 23 professional fights in total. You have a very strong opponent as well. What do you think you have to do? What's the filthy fielder has to do to win this fight?
Shit, put him in a firefight. That's how I succeed. That's my game plan. Fuck all the technical bullshit. We going in there. We gonna swing. We gonna bang, and somebody's going down.
Somebody's going down tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow, tune in on Sunday the 22nd, live from San Antonio, Texas at 5 p.m. We start this amazing card that we bring tomorrow, full of competitive, aggressive, and strong fights. So before we go tomorrow, we're about to start the weigh-in. So we're going to take a little break here, and we're going to see you very soon.
Man, did you know that 98% of veterans who file their first claim with a VSO end up having to file an average of 3 more claims? VetClaims.ai, that average goes down to 1.
It's okay. We will help them.
Man, did you know that 98% of veterans who file their first claim with a VSO end up having to file an average of 3 more claims? VetClaims.ai, that average goes down to 1.
It's okay. We will help them.
Man, did you know that 98% of veterans who file their first claim with a VSO end up having to file an average of 3 more claims? VetClaims.ai, that average goes down to 1.
It's okay. We will help them.
gentlemen, welcome to this official weigh-in that will be part of a historical event for the MMA in San Antonio, Texas. Damas y caballeros, sean todos bienvenidos a esta ceremonia de pesaje oficial que será parte de un evento histórico y épico para el MMA en San Antonio, Texas. Fighting out of the blue corner, la esquina azul, Alex Ruiz. Su peso oficial, 218.4 libras, 218.4 pounds. His opponent on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, Kyle Offer. His official weight, 218.6 pounds, 218.6 libras. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. Next bout of the evening. Fighting out of the blue corner, Manuel Ortiz. His weight, 122.6 pounds, 122.6 libras. His opponent on the red corner, Dylan Bryden. He tipped the scale with 126 pounds. Detuvo la báscula con 126 libras. Face to the front. Thank you so much, guys. Third bout of the evening, fighting out of the blue corner, George Rodriguez. His weight, 131.6 pounds, 131.6 libras. Su oponente en la esquina roja, his opponent on the red corner, Roine Balling. His official weight, 135.6 pounds, 135.6 libras. Face to the front. Thank you so much, guys. Próxima pelea, next fight. Fighting out of the blue corner, la esquina azul, Brian Cineros. Su peso oficial, 154.6 libras, 154.6 pounds. His opponent on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, Alberto González. Alberto weigh in at 154.2 pounds, 154.2 libras. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. Fighting out of the blue corner, Alex Rodriguez. Detuvo la báscula con 126 libras, 126 pounds. His opponent on the red corner, Jeff Wilton. Come on, Jeff. Where's Jeff? Waiting for Jeff. Okay. His opponent on the red corner, weighing at 127 pounds, 127 libras. But you can do face off. To the front. Thank you so much. You got it. Thank you. Continue with the action here. Fighting out of the blue corner, Jose Garcia. His weight, 138.6 pounds, 138.6 libras. His opponent on the red corner, Ricardo Gutierrez. His official weight, 142.6 pounds, 142.6 libras. Face off. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. En la esquina azul, in the blue corner, César Sandoval. Detuvo la báscula con 135 libras. He tipped the scale at 135 pounds. His opponent on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, Jorge Turcios. His official weight, 134.4 pounds. Face off. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. Next bout of the evening, fighting out of the blue corner, Dayton Biggs. His official weight, 154.4 pounds. Su oponente en la esquina roja, Andy Nelson. His weight, 154.6 pounds, 154.6 libras. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. Before we continue, I would like to thank all of our sponsors, todos nuestros patrocinadores, for making this possible, por hacer este evento posible. We're sponsored by VetClaims, U.S. Global Investors, Regan Health and Wellness, Unique Prints, Iron Forge Equipment and Gym, and Big Tech's Gym. Thank you so much. And what do you think if we continue with the pro card, Julia?
Let's do it.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Marco Carbonetti. Where's Marco? He's from Italy, by the way. Marco Carbonetti is not here. Well, he tipped the scale at 125 pounds, 125 libras. We continue with the red corner. His opponent, Christopher Garcia. His official weight, 124.8 pounds, 124.8 libras. Let's go. We continue. Fighting out of the blue corner, Gunnar Coronado. His official weight, 145.6 pounds, 145.6 libras. His opponent on the red corner, Phil Houston. Making his professional debut, he tipped the scale at 144.8 pounds, 144.8 libras. Face off. To the front. Thank you, guys. And we go with our female representation, nuestra representación femenil. Fighting out of the blue corner, Nigdali Kalonok. Her weight, su peso, 111 libras, 111 pounds. Her opponent on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, Stephanie Alba. Her weight, 109.4 pounds, 109.4 libras. Face off, girls. Thank you so much, girls. Like we said in the press conference, I think the co-main event, the girls are stealing the night. What do you think, Julia?
Oh Oh my gosh, I didn't even.
This was way better. This was way better than the kiss of Madonna and Britney Spears. Way better.
I didn't even stop it. I just let it go.
And they're going to get punched in the cage tomorrow. So this is going to be way better. We continue, guys, with the official weigh-in. Fighting out of the blue corner, la esquina azul, Levens Dorville. His official weight, 237.4 pounds, 237.4 libras. Thank you. His opponent, Colton Herrera. His weight, 261 pounds, 261 libras. Face off, guys. Thank you so much. Fighting out of the blue corner, la esquina azul, Alex Carrillo. His official weight, 119.4 pounds, 119.4 libras. And his opponent, Christian Vasquez. His weight, 124.4 pounds, 124.4 libras. Face off, guys. To the front. Ooh. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. And we go with the main event of the evening, el evento estelar de esta noche, en la esquina azul, in the blue corner, Robert Fuller. His official weight, 140.8 pounds, 140.8 libras. And his opponent on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, Robert Casper. His weight, 141.2 pounds, 141.2 libras. Face to the front. Thank you, guys. Whew! Oh my God. These fights tomorrow are going to be insane. I am so looking forward to it. Julia, why don't you tell our followers where can they watch the fight?
So you can find it on a few different channels, one being Melee CC on YouTube, also cross-streaming on some of different Twitch channels, including Canute, Julia Kins, I want to say a few other of our creators who are also going to be a part of the show, but you can go ahead and find it at youtube.com/MeleeCC.
Thank you so much, Julia. So tomorrow, guys, don't miss out. A night full of action. Una noche llena de acción. Nos pueden ver por YouTube y por Twitch. We're going to be sharing all of our socials. Follow us on Instagram, Twitch. Follow her. She's amazing. I mean, I'm following her now. So you can watch from her page as well, from the Melee YouTube page as well. And we'll see you tomorrow for the action. Nos vemos mañana para la acción.
Man, did you know that 98% of veterans who file their first claim with a VSO end up having to file an average of 3 more claims? VetClaims.ai, that average goes down to 1.
It's okay. We will help them.